Welcome.
Welcome. You are very welcome.
You are most welcome.
Welcome to the cult, pal.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Welcome to the fucking show.
Wow, how good is that last one there from Scimitar? Holy shit. He sent me that and I was like, dude, fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. For all time always, yes. How you doing, everyone? Holy shit. Just pulled up the chat. Thanks so much, Mozza. $10, $10 dues to start off the game. Fucking hell. Gang. First super chat, first chat back on YouTube since being struck by the NRL. $10. Thank you so much, Mozza. Oh, man. There he is. Fucking mad lad. How good was that intro? Thank you so much, man. All right, what's up, Jeremy Swiggs? Mara. Very game word. Okay, all right. I'll take that. Animal Crossing? I don't think so. I'm going to turn the lights on. And the heater off because it's a bit warm now. Leader of the Kangaroos. No, that's Rhino because he goes for the Kangaroos. Trey, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, nice. I like that one. That's precisely what he means to. Maybe. Well, yeah, that's okay. Wow, just it's too much. Holy shit. How's it going? General Zod. Yeah. God damn it, Superman. Oh, hello. How you doing? Michael? How you doing? All right. Oh, yeah, nice. All right. Nice Loki references. Now, yes, I am back on YouTube. So let's take a look why I had to skip out on YouTube for a few weeks, because the NRL had a game that was a pretty big game. And it was, where's that first one? There it is. And it was New South Wales and Queensland, State of Origin. Now, at halftime, everyone was like, oh, show us the game like people do every single stream. Oh, where's the game footage? Show us the game. I was like, yeah, I don't want to show you the game footage because I'll get struck 100%. So I said, all right, yeah. So I had about 40, and then it jumped up to 70 people in like a few seconds at halftime. So then 15 minutes in, about 16 minutes into the second half, my stream was taken down. I had 0 viewers on my StreamYard's end, and I went to the YouTube end, the stream end, and it was like taken down for copyright. And then I had all this going on the back end. Video removed, complied with the legal copyright takedown. Now, I showed in this video, the first one, that there was evidence that I didn't show any footage because they were claiming. Where is it? I've got it right. So this is what was on the YouTube end due to a copyright claim, and then I got a strike as well. And this is what it was saying. Oh, can I bump that up? Yeah, it's on 360 from there. Fuck's going on? Oh, Roger H. I'm going to assume, I don't have the other one pull up. I'm going to assume it's the Mark the Cyborg. Thanks so much, Roger H, with the 199 Canadian. Now, it says video is taken down. Counter notification awaiting review. So they have a system. YouTube has a system where you go select action, put in counterclaim. So I did that, and I was just waiting on it at this time because what it says is they were claiming. Here it is. NRL was claiming that I was using full game footage in my stream. When I said, "Is this full game footage right here, showing the score on the website?" What's up, Panyonyo? How you doing? TD, what's up? And then I put the counterclaim in. Oh, before that, they said this is when I wouldn't have been able to stream. If this got upheld, I wouldn't have been able to stream until September, end of September. End of September. That's insane. When I didn't show anything. Now, where is... So they said the counterclaim. So I put in the counterclaim, and then YouTube comes back and says, "You're misusing our counter notification system." I was like, what are you talking about? You have a system in place for people to make counterclaims because they're false. It could be a false claim. It's exactly what I did. But then YouTube said, no, we believe you're misusing our copyright system. Where is it? And so I put in the counterclaim, and they said no. So I went to make a video with the evidence that I took from StreamYards, downloaded from StreamYards, made a video, another one. Well, I made the first one, sent it to YouTube, Team YouTube on Twitter. And they were like, "Oh, thanks. We'll get back to you." And then after after I gave them the video with the evidence, they said, "Oh, we forwarded the claim on." Like, well, why didn't you look at the video before that? And then you would have known the claim was bullshit from the NRL. So that's what I had there. I had 0 viewers. And I was like, what in the hell? And then it said counter notification was awaiting because it said rejected. Actually, it said rejected. And then finally, wait, where's the other one? I have 2 of them. There it is. So this is the one where I said I won. Thank you very much, everyone. And it was, yeah, so as a result, your channel received a strike. So I was first strike, some bullshit. Now it said, where is it? Rejected and rejected. Oh, now it said, after I sent all the evidence to YouTube on Twitter, not through their own system, which they have been set in place for people to use, have to go through Twitter to DM Team YouTube for them to say, okay, we've got the evidence, we'll forward it to the claimant. So you got 10 business days they've got 10 business days to come back and launch legal action. And so I was like, okay, expecting maybe last Wednesday or so, I might come in. But then I was just sitting here, I can't remember what I was doing, and I got a message from Daniel James saying, your video's back, the stream, the footy stream. I was like, okay, let me check. It was about 6:05 p.m. And then I went back to the stream, well, to my emails, and I got one from YouTube that said, your counter notification or counter claim has been processed and your video is back up. There's been no penalty and no strike on your channel now. I'm like, okay, well, if it's back just like that because they didn't have any legal grounds, why? Well, what penalties are going to be imposed on the NRL for doing a false claim? Just like Naughty Dog. What penalties went on Naughty Dog for doing false strikes? None that I've heard of. What penalty is going to be brought on the NRL for making false strikes? I haven't heard anything. I don't think I sent to Team YouTube. What are the penalties? They're like, no, we make sure that companies get penalties for. That's lethal. There's the email. There it is. Your content has been restored. Yeah, I was like, where's their penalties? they're like, "Oh, we'll make sure they get held accountable or some shit." I'm like, "No, you won't. Fucking no, you won't." But it's back now. Thank you everyone for tweeting that out and letting everyone know about it. And finally, we won. The NRL can get wrecked. So I don't really care about actually doing. I really don't care about doing NRL streams right now because the third game, I wasn't even watching it. I was like, "There's no point. They've already won. What's the point in watching it?" And I'm not going to stream it because fuck the NRL. And they lost anyway, but they'd already won the thing, so I don't care. So I don't know when I'll be doing another footy stream like the NRL because of what just happened. And now I'm going to have to put up like a banner and stuff like this one when anytime someone asks because I just can't risk it anymore. Idiots. All right, let me take a look. I started streaking during the game. Yeah. Okay. Wayne Bennett report. Nah. I'm not finishing that game and I'm not doing game 3. I'm not doing Where's game? I'm not doing it. All right. So after all that, we're back. Now let's take a look at some fairly breaking news. I might do the AFL. Yeah, that sounds right. I might do the AFL, but I just haven't been awake at the time. But fairly breaking news came out on Deadline that it says Loki's director and executive producer Kate Herron says she's not returning for season 2. So the showrunner for season 1 for Loki, she's not coming back for season 2. Now that's very interesting because the writers were Michael Waldron was like head writer because he's the Rick and Morty writer, and he's also doing Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness. But there were a couple other writers throughout the season. It was only 6 episodes, but like especially episode 3 when you got Bishop K. Ali writing that, and she's notorious for having deleted thousands of tweets when she got hired by Marvel, and like who knows what the hell she said. But I guess it's some anti, it is anti-male stuff and all that. But there you go, Deadline. See, that's easy to read for you. Loki, Sylvie, and He Who Remains variants will be coming back for season 2 of Marvel's Loki, but EP and director Kate Herron, who has been a force behind the project, says she will not be. She just said straight up, "I'm not returning." The UK filmmaker told Deadline this morning in an interview. So she said, "I always planned to be just on for this, and to be honest, season 2 wasn't in the..." Okay. That's something that just came out, and I'm so excited. I'm really happy to watch it as a fan next season. But I just think I'm proud of what we did here, and I've given it my all. I'm working on some other stuff yet to be announced. Interesting. Okay. So they asked, "Will you be involved in another Marvel movie?" She's like, "No, I'm just focused on my own stuff at the moment. I love Marvel, and I'd love to work with them again, but my outing with Loki is what I've done with them." Okay. So yeah, that mid-credit scene came out with the stamp. It said Loki will be back for season 2. But Kate Herron, the showrunner, EP, writer, will not be. And director, really. Will not be back for it. So you got to think who's going to be directing, and they're going to have to find someone new. I think they'd bring Waldron back to write. But it just depends on what they're going to do with season 2 and when it's actually set. Because we've got Spider-Man, the only ones that really matter. Spider-Man in December. And that's going to have all Spider-Man, apparently. Then you got Doctor Strange in March. And then you got Ant-Man, I think mid or end next year. End of next year. So it depends if it comes out before Ant-Man or after Ant-Man. And if it's only 6 episodes, they should be able to get it away before Ant-Man comes out next year. But they also said, let me pull up the other one. Yeah, I'm probably the only person that likes the show, but It was boring. All right. That's what I've heard from a lot of people. Everyone was just talking. I'm like, okay, they're trying to explain some pretty insane ideas, advanced concepts, like trying to reframe the whole MCU. Now let me pull where you at? There it is. What the fuck? There we go. All right. So on Screen Rant, it says Loki season 2 discussions have already started. They're already deep discussions regarding a second season. So I imagine that's Waldron, the writer. I imagine that's Michael Waldron, the head writer, trying to work out what story they're going to take. And he's probably, well, because he wrote Doctor Strange 2, he's probably got some insight into Ant-Man 3, Quantumania. So kind of have an idea where the story's going to go. So him and Tom Hiddleston can kind of get into really deep discussions about where they're going to take this second season and where it's actually going to fall. In the what the fuck is this? Get out of here. Lethal needs that, not me. Speaking of, who is this guy? Sub nerd, what's up, subhuman? How you doing? I might have a look at that in a bit. I did see that. That's not. I'm pretty interested in that. The recent iteration was just fucking trash with Aubrey Plaza's one. That was a shit movie, but interested in that. Yes, exactly. Episode 3 was like, There was only the end bit that was like made sense and meant anything really, because it was like, oh, everyone's a variant that works in the TVA. So I'm like, oh, that actually means something. But the rest of it is like, okay. Yeah, nice. Muzzle liked it. Yeah. I'm a kangaroo Jack Mary. Okay. What did you do? I didn't know what you were doing. I saw you on fuck. What have I done? I saw you on Lorena's stream. I didn't know what you were doing. Let me do this. Got fucked up. Let's see if that works. All right. There you go. Yeah, that's right, Mara. It's fucking dumb. I hated that movie. I went to press something, but I accidentally boomed it, and now the link, whatever. Don't worry about it. I got it. I gave it to him. Hopefully. But yeah. What was that? It depends where the series is going to pick up. No, it worked. We got a fucking anime furry.
Hey, oh, we want to go harder on the anime. We can go a little bit harder on the anime. What type of anime are we in for? Are we in for romance or hentai?
Oh god, that's fucking Dave Filoni.
Oh, hello, Lyndon.
I don't know.
Do you want to come and see the set?
The set? No, I think Rhino wants to see the set. Go send it to Rhino.
How you doing, man? I was just about to go to bed, and I saw you alive, and I'm thinking, I'll pop in for a little bit and hang out.
All right, cool. No, I got up only a few hours ago, so I'm
kind of retarded.
I'm kind of Jesus.
Scimitar just sent something to me. I was like, holy shit. He's a talented man, that fella.
Yeah, he sent me. Did you see my new intro?
Yeah. The Loki?
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking amazing.
Fucking insane. I love it.
What a
Yeah,
beast.
he's fucking lit. But yeah, I was talking MCU, so you probably have no fucks given.
I haven't seen Black Widow. Like, when they announced they were doing Black Widow, I was like, yeah, I'll go see that. Like, about time she got a movie, fucking finally. And then, like, all the delays and shit, as more and more time just went on, I just lost more and more interest.
Yeah, if they even released that movie when it came out, before, like just before the pandemic started, like would have been like, okay, whatever. Still out of timeline, doesn't really matter anyway. The only thing that mattered, had any impact was the post credit scene. Like,
Yeah.
okay. And Florence Pugh is hot as fuck. The whole
Oh
thing.
yeah.
ScarJo, step aside, mate.
ScarJo, step aside. I don't want people to look at my naked body anymore. Too fucking bad, bitch.
You like Black Widow like Lethal like 84.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
It's kind of shit, but there's a fair bit in it you do like.
Yeah. I thought that I heard rumblings of the Taskmaster being a chick, and I'm like, okay, well, whatever, but I don't get it. And then turns out everyone's doing videos about how it was actually a dude in the suit the whole time. I'm like, oh, that's even worse.
I think they didn't realize how popular Taskmaster actually is. Like, yeah, he's no Green Goblin or anything like that, but you do Taskmaster wrong, people are going to say some shit. And we saw that highlighted very well when our girl Grace Randolph from the hit anime series Beyond the Trailer. When that dude put that thing out going, Taskmaster was just a C-list character. No one gave a fuck about him until 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
it was like, prepare for roasting, you dumb bitch.
You fucking dumb bitch.
Like, did you ever play the Spider-Man PS4 game?
No, I watched it though. I watched people play
It's really good. And they do Taskmaster as like a side mission. They said a few side missions, and he's fucking badass in that. And every time you fight him, it's harder and harder because he's learned more of Spider-Man's moves. Okay, what was worse, Mandarin or Taskmaster? Who got done?
Taskmaster, because Mandarin was a bait and switch, like for an actual character that will come later, which is going to happen in Shang-Chi. But Task Ma'am is actually, they're like, it doesn't, they said it doesn't make sense to have him in this like female-centric story. It makes it more sense having her be the chick she was supposed to kill, Draco's daughter. I'm like,
okay. Like how Batman it would make more sense in a Batgirl movie if Batman was fucking Vicky Vale instead.
Yeah, something like that. Vicky Vale. Man, I think of Vicky Vale and I'm like, 89 Batman. Oh.
Look, I know you're a big MCU guy, but do you think it's going downhill?
If they keep releasing stuff like Black Widow, yeah. I think Shang-Chi is going to be meh.
There's not much like people aren't hating on it, but there's not much hype on Shang-Chi either.
People aren't hating on Shang-Chi. Are you just talking about Shang-Chi? Yeah.
Like there's just no talk about it. Like
no, there isn't.
No one seems to care, like one way or another.
Yeah,
except for China, they fucking hate it.
China hates it. It's like, but we made this to pander to you.
No, we hate it. Fuck you.
Yeah, I think I don't really care about Shang-Chi. I'll see it just to like see the story and like okay how it lines up. But the one that really interests me is Eternals. Not too. I don't mind that ancient alien story. They've been here for thousands of years, but now they're like coming out of the shadows. That's cool. But like race and gender swap, we know whatever. But the ones that are really important, Spider-Man, because everyone's going to be in that. That's going to be the first like multiverse movie, I think. And then Doctor Strange 2 is going to be off the fucking chain with everyone. And then Ant-Man.
Do you think they're going to bring in Toby and Andrew for Spider-Man?
Yeah, apparently Toby's already. I don't know if it was confirmed, but someone said they saw him on the set. So I'm pretty sure they have. Well, we know Doc Ock is back, and we know Elektra's coming in.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't want to bring two characters that are from two different movies, like one's from the original Toby and one's from Garfield.
How are they going to do Doc Ock? Because didn't he die? It's been a while since I've seen that movie.
Yeah, but you can do whatever you want now. It's multiverse. Like literally
it makes me think
infinite
like
iterations of anything.
if they threw enough cash at William Dafoe, like, hey, Green Goblin up in this bitch.
Mm-hmm. You could.
Because what's this talk of Hugh Jackman coming back as well? I really hope he doesn't do it, man.
That was a Boss Logic image that he put up. You know how Boss Logic does like fat like
Yeah,
redesigns and
dude,
stuff?
fucking The Rock used his art.
Yeah. So Boss Logic did a fat redesign of an updated Wolverine. So he put that on Insta or something and was like, holy shit. Yeah, Kevin Feige, let's go. And I just had to go pull up the other side for that one. Drunk 3PO, thank you so much, man. Says
Hello.
thumbs up with the pair. How you
Thumbs
doing, man?
up with the pair.
Thank you, sir.
What a mad lad.
What a mad lad.
Hey, Drunk 3PO, I was just on Lorraine stream before and she was telling me about people in Florida like rape alligators. Have you ever done it? Because if you have, hit me up, man.
I'd like to do an interview with you talking about.
Yeah, I got questions. She was telling me about it. I'm like, wow, like how bad are the women there that dudes are thinking, nah, I think I'll fuck this alligator.
Fucking alligator instead. Yeah.
I really hope Hugh doesn't come back, man. I really, really hope Hugh doesn't come back.
I wouldn't mind just coming in back for one and then they set up someone else.
I'll meet you in the middle. If they do a similar thing that they did in Days of Future Past, where it's just like, fuck off. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Damn you. To me, like Logan was like the swan song. It's like he's done, man. He's been here since 2000.
You haven't seen the latest Loki. Like everything is open. Have you seen the image of the fraction?
The only image I've seen is the one that Skimitar sent me, implying that you're a real hardcore furry.
Let me just pull up the image of the ending. So, oh great, Paul Tassi, fucking
what a douchebag.
douchebag. Fucking ads. All right. So this is what it looks like when it's breaking and everything. So that's the multiverse. So every little branch you see is another reality. So there is infinite realities now breaking off. So you can have whoever you want, wherever you want. So technically, all the X-Men stuff has happened canon. The Fantastic Four, even the shitty version with Michael B. Jordan and Kate Mara and that's technically still counts because it was Fox and now Fox Marvel. Spider-Man, everything you think of.
So what about like that? Was it like 70s Captain America where it's just like unwatchably bad?
You could do that too, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you could do that. Let me tell you.
See now it's getting crazy, man. Because now we're crossing over studios.
Yeah, but see, Disney and Fox are fine because Disney owns Fox now. So
do you want this really jumps to my mind with this? This just shows you how fucking inept Warner Brothers is.
Yep.
How did DC not get multiverse first? When that's kind of like their fucking thing. That's like their ace in the hole. It's like, yeah, well, we got multiverse. And then Disney's like, ha ha, 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 ha. Get wrecked.
Get wrecked.
You dumb bitch.
You get wrecked, you dumb bitch. Yeah.
Oh, plasma TV. Oh.
Plasma TV. I don't know.
And then Warner Brothers is like, well, we Warner Brothers is like, dude, we've got multiverse. We're sitting on multiverse, man. And then the fact that they didn't get it out first, it just shows you, like, dude, Warner Brothers is so fucking shit. Bunch of shit cunts.
Disney should have never bought Fox, but they had to get X-Men back, and they were not going to let Fantastic Four stay with Fox either.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, they own the Rocky Horror Show through that purchase.
That's the problem. Yeah, that's the problem. They should have been able to get a purchase of their characters they lost to Fox. They should have just taken them back, but they're like, fuck it. If we can put that many billions of fucking dollars into it. We'll just buy the whole thing. Like,
Get Alien, Predator. Did you know what in sports? Fox Sports.
Mhm.
Fuck.
ESPN.
It's fucking ridiculous, man. They own too much. Man. It's fucked up. How the hell does Disney own the Rocky Horror Show? That's fucked up.
Yeah.
All I know is that, what's her name? The chick at Warner Brothers. Fuck. I can't forget it. I can't remember her name, man. She must give that good suck.
What are you talking about?
The chick at Warner Brothers. Yeah, I know. Fucking Space Jam opened up multiverse.
What is that?
Oh, we can't have a fucking French fucking sexual assaulting skunk. But hey, by the way, we could fucking have the Clockwork Orange gang in the background.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Subhuman doesn't know about it. So they actually remade Rocky Horror Picture Show a few years ago, and they got an actual trans trans actor to play Frankenfurter, and it was Laverne Cox. Do you know who
I
that is?
do you reckon they'll ever remake like Alien and Predator?
Yeah, but Sigourney Weaver's still around, so not yet.
Dude, because this is a little fun fact. Not many people know this. Not Sigourney Weaver's character, but the other female character in Alien, Lambert. It's actually a trans character. It's never said in the movie, but if you look at the characters' bios, born male, trans character, because it plays into the whole theory of did the alien rape her character? Do you know about that theory? I'll tell you about it one day, man.
One day, yeah.
Dude, it's pretty intense.
But if born male, how can you? Okay.
Born male, then became female.
Okay.
Yep. So there you go. 1979, I think it was 78, maybe. Had a trans character. Yep.
See, they do it without having to push agendas. It's like, hey, yeah, you know, we had a trans character. It's like we didn't be like, hey, guess what? The reason why we're making this movie is because we have a trans character, and they're the person of color, and they're this, and they're this. Okay, what's the story about? It doesn't matter.
What story?
Oh, we don't have a writer.
Writer. What do you think this is? A plot?
A plot twist or something. But I don't know how much longer you're gonna stay, but I have a lot of notes on on the whole series, but this last episode, a lot of people are pissed off.
Can I show you something real quick?
Uh-oh.
No. It's not bad. I'm just on. Fuck Norton. Joanne Lambert. All right. So you remember that character?
Okay.
Yeah. Born November 7th, 2093. Blah 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 blah. Where was it? I just switched. Early life. Lambert was born November 7th, 2093. Canada, initially born male.
When was this?
And this is also in the DVD extras. The DVD extras has all the characters' bios because of the whole Weyland-Yutani Corporation and shit. So this is just a copy and paste from that.
Well, someone doesn't know how to fucking edit because they put she as a lowercase, but whatever.
Oh, shut the fuck. Well, you know what I mean. Trans character. Because there's a theory, and I don't think the theory makes much sense considering the sequel, but if it was just the one alien movie, there's a very strong theory that the alien actually raped her character.
So now
Because,
she's half xenomorph.
Yeah, because I love this movie, man, but the whole thing, there's a lot of fucking violation going on in that movie. And H.R. Geiger, he was always a fucking weird cunt, man. Like a fucking sexually weird fuck. And he described it as the whole movie's a fucking rape scene.
Okay.
Acid's a hell of a drug.
Wow.
But yeah, there you go. Trans character the whole time. Never flown in your face though. Never been like, look what we got. Like, dude, she still gets killed off. Little fun fact.
There it is, people. We got the representation of aliens, women's, and
A little bit of this and that and everything in between.
All right. We'll probably talk about it tomorrow actually on the stream. I sent you a few links. But where is it? You know who Elizabeth Cambridge is? Or Liz Cambridge?
No, doesn't ring a bell.
Her and Andrew Bogut get into fights frequently on Twitter.
Oh.
Because she's she's like one of our best female WNBA players.
Do you fight with her as well?
I've never tweeted at her, but I did quote tweet something today that was just laughing because it said she had to pull out of the Olympics. So that's her there.
Yep. Can't say I know her.
No, she's one of our best. But here's the story. Incidents include a physical altercation in a private match against Nigeria, breaking team protocols to go out in Las Vegas during a tournament, and a potential further incident that is being investigated. So apparently she was fighting with one of her teammates. Okay. But she came out and made a statement about how she is undergoing like all this mental trauma and anxiety and stuff, and she's dealing with all this mental stuff. I'm like, okay, maybe you are, and that's why you got to pull out. But you didn't reference any of this shit in your statement. Yeah. So,
dude, this whole Tokyo Olympics thing is getting crazy, man. The amount of people that are being like, did you see this morning the tennis? I can't remember his name, but he's not allowed to go anymore.
Tennis. I did see someone. Well, one of our guys isn't playing basketball. Ben Simmons isn't playing because he doesn't want to go. I'm like, okay, whatever. But I did see there was a weightlifter that went fucking missing.
What? How does a weightlifter go missing? They're fucking huge.
No, he's Japanese or Ugandan. So the Ugandans, fuck off. New fucking times.
Well, it's not like a fucking weightlifter can hide behind a tree or some shit.
Hide behind a tree. So Ugandan weightlifter missing as Tokyo marks 1 week to Olympics.
Yikes. That's pretty rough.
Yeah, he's gone missing during an Olympic training camp in Japan after learning he would not be able to compete. Oh.
He's
like, fuck it. I'm out. He
Done
doesn't want to go back to Uganda. He's staying in Japan. Maybe. Yeah, asylum. Like, yeah, maybe. Oh, I think she is actually Mario.
Forbidden Ruin. Can you bring up Forbidden Ruin?
Forbidden Ruin?
On the chat?
Oh. I was like, there we go.
When did they write the bio?
Yeah, that's what
I don't know the exact answer to that. I do know for a fact though that it is on the DVDs.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you when they came out though.
80s.
The DVD.
DVDs.
Nah, I don't. If I had to guess,
90s.
I'd say late 90s, early 2000.
Yeah.
But when was the bio written? I don't know. All I know is that it was on the DVD. So I'm guessing it would have been written before the DVD, though.
Let me move that there.
Because there was, while they were still filming, they hadn't decided how they were going to kill off her character yet. There was heaps of different ideas. One idea was that, what's his name? Parker was going to accidentally set her on fire.
1st of June 1999.
What did you type in?
Alien DVD release.
Alien DVD release 1999. Okay.
Oh, actually, no, wait, that's Aliens. Yeah, see, the other one says 04, but no, it had to be before that then.
Oh, maybe it was. I mean, DVDs were booming around then. Maybe they did the DVD
Aliens
re-release.
or Aliens.
Alien.
Yeah, it can't. Yeah, because Aliens says 99 and Aliens says 04.
Yeah, maybe they did like a DVD re-release for the original. I don't know. I would assume, but never assume it makes an ass out of you and me. But I would assume that all that shit with the bios was all written way before then, though. I mean, this is back when Ridley Scott wasn't fucking crazy.
See, it's smart.
Yeah, dude, she's right though. The alien's head is a dick. It is.
Dickhead.
He's a fucking dickhead. That's why they wanted the aliens in Australia. They'll just go, fuck off, you dickhead.
Oh man, but yeah, that's crazy. Oh, so he failed to show up for a COVID test and was not in his hotel room.
It was
a quota system. That's dumb as fuck. The city is making all efforts to search for the individual. Oh my goodness. That's motherfucker's going missing. It's a tick with a little tick.
I have a feeling the bios are bait and switch identity politics. No, because it was always there. It was always there. And even if it was 2000, we'll say 2003, even if that was the earliest it was written, that's when it came out.
Here it is.
You want to see some crazy shit? Sorry, I've just taken. I'm sorry, Lyndon. I'll be quick. But Forbidden Run, if you want to see some crazy shit, they'll send you down a rabbit hole. There's probably YouTube videos on it, but look up the theory that the alien raped her character, yes. And that because the whole trans thing kind of plays into that, almost like it's a plot point. Not allowed to say that word these days.
Plot point.
I
found it. So deplorable. Yeah, that's his quote. Deplorable. Andrew Bogut's swipe at Liz Cambridge after Olympics exit. So Andrew Bogut is not convinced by Liz Cambridge's reason for withdrawing.
I don't believe you, bitch.
I'm very proud of being a big bitch. That's her quote. So okay, the fuck. I'll wait for that to run. Bogut seemingly not convinced yet. Cambridge made the bombshell announcement on Friday, declaring she's not mentally ready to cope with an Olympic Games in a terrifying biosecurity bubble. So she's saying, I'm going to have to go into the bubble with only our team and I can't have anyone else and not talking to anyone else. I'm like, you're an athlete. Haven't you been doing that throughout the whole WNBA season or whatever? Okay. She struggled to sleep and eat consistently over the past month. She's also suffering panic attacks. What'd she say? She's Australian, but she wants to act like she's like the most blackest American ever. And like, okay, whatever. Anyone that knows me, one of my biggest dreams is winning Olympic gold. Yeah. Let's see what Bogut said. Mental health is a significant issue for our community. Every time a sports star or celebrity uses mental health as an excuse for deplorable behavior, totally frustrates those dealing with real issues. Andrew Bogut, quote tweet, says, amen. But, I mean, if she's legit having issues, yeah, that's fucked. But if she's just using it like this guy says as an excuse for her deplorable behavior, yeah, it is a bit pissing off for people who have actually got real issues.
Just taking swipes left, right, and center.
Oh, these two just go back and forth all the time. They
just hate each other, eh?
Yeah, they fucking do. Yeah, she broke protocols out in Las Vegas. There was another incident. Yeah, apparently she was having a fight. Physical altercation during a private scrimmage against Nigeria, which heated verbal abuse. Nah, she was fighting with another player as well. Apparently, that's what I heard. That's true.
I like Trey Courtney's comment. He's like, "Fuck that bitch." He just hates her.
It's
Got her
true.
own notifications so that way every time she tweets something, he can just retweet it and go, "Fucking, I don't believe you. You're lying."
What do you talk about, Blake? He won a championship with the Warriors. He doesn't. Do you not like Andrew Bogut? Okay. Like, I think he was Australia's first ever number 1 draft pick with Milwaukee, and then a few other places won a championship with the Warriors. Went to Dallas, Cleveland, a few places, then came back to play for Sydney. I'd rather have Australia represented by an undermanned Opal squad with their integrity intact. These other 10 athletes don't deserve to have their Olympic experience tarnished by this embarrassing behavior. Wow. It's because the Opals only named an 11-player squad. So if anyone drops out, they can't actually bring anyone back in because of all the COVID restrictions. So they should have named at least like a few more players, because if they lose more players, they're not going to have enough people for a fucking team.
Yeah.
So there's no point in even going over there.
Dude, it's going to be crazy. It starts, what, next week?
Yeah, next week, apparently. He's see, earlier this year, Bogut and Cambridge exchanged a series of fiery tweets. Where's the fucking?
They just fucking hate each other.
Oh, that's right. He called. Look. This is an in joke, everyone. He called it
poor form. It's poor form.
Fucking stupid ads. You fucking Survivor.
So I'm coming.
That's poor form. That's hilarious.
That is pretty funny, actually.
It's a pretty slippery slope once you start. Oh my god. There it is. Bogut cautioned against counting diversity in photos. What frustrates me is counting the amount of different skin colors in a photo is just poor form. That's right, because she was talking about how great the diversity was in the marketing campaign that Australia's doing, because they got Patty Mills, her, or someone, and something else. Oh, Lethal dropped out.
Yeah, internet just cut out for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, fucking South Australia.
Yeah, we're having storms at the moment.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so she was just saying, how good is it we've got this so much diversity in the Australian Olympic representation? And he's like, stop counting diversity in photos. It's just poor form.
It's just poor form. Oh, boy.
Yeah. So that was some funny shit from the...
Trey's on fire. Oh, she's a diversity
no,
weirdo. Fuck her. I'm on Andrew's side now.
Yeah. Andrew's based as fuck. He goes on like shows and everything. He's got his own podcast. Hey, what's up, Keely?
Hey, Keely.
What's going on? Who knows? What's
going on?
But yeah, that's crazy. I wonder if they will find the dude. Ooh, that's a nice quote. This is how the athletes feel.
Feels like we're in prison. Oh, gone on the days when the whole thing was a fucking sex party.
Oh my god, the Sochi Olympics in Russia in the Winter Olympics. That was when I was doing my writing at college. Holy shit, the places were fucking nuts. Like everyone's going fucking left and right. I'm like, okay. Oh, yeah. All right. Let me check. Let me take a geezer.
A geezer.
What the fuck is this?
I don't know. What the fuck is it? Oh,
ooh. Yes, thank you. All right, this is for you. This is for you.
This is for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. That's the picture. That's the fucking picture, man.
When was that? February 3rd. Huh?
You guys know Lambert. What did the tweet say?
Was canonically trans.
Is this a weirdo that's just trying to like make it a fucking big deal? Like, listen, I love this movie.
Cisgender.
I love this movie, man. This movie's like 40 years old. If you didn't know, you didn't know. It doesn't change anything. Like, it's a cool little fun fact. It's a cool little fun fact. All these weirdos just fucking jump on with it and go, oh, look at this. Do any of them bring up the fact that she gets fucking slaughtered? How come aren't they supposed to be pissed off because she got slaughtered? But look, it's just a fun fact. And then it's weirdos like this that ruin it for the rest of us. Because you got someone like me going, hey, here's a cool little fun fact for you. Did you know? And then they go, oh, look at this. We're so fucking represented. Like, dude, like, have you even watched the fucking movie Buddy Dyker? Oh my God. Am I allowed to say that name?
That's his name, Buddy Tiger. There's no pronouns in bio. He's got their OnlyFans there. And it's pretty 18 plus.
Spicy.
Oh, okay. No, so they actually look how they do in the.
Oh, rough. Ew. Okay. I take back everything I said. Your life is fucked.
They actually look how they do like this in this. Yeah. They look like that.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'll let you off. I can't do anything to you that's even going to make a dent because your life is fucked. But it does play in with the violation theory of that character. It's a pretty interesting theory.
Did you just drop a video?
Yep.
I fucking watched that trailer.
It's hilarious.
What's more hilarious? Let's go to DC Comics. Oh fuck. Let's go DC Comics. DC Comics. I'm not Batman. Is that no comments?
I know,
you can't
it's
comment
turned
on
off.
the fucking thing. Jesus. Like, this is so fucked up. We saw that image of this chick come out when who was the Ripper did a video. It's about a self-insert. I can't remember the chick's name though. Who did it? But she looks exactly like this. So
no, that's her there. Yakirio Tomiko, how do you pronounce it? That's her.
That's it, Mariko Tomiko.
Yeah.
Or is
she
it
actually wrote a decent Batman story, believe it or not. It's been ratioed like everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, her. See, look at her. Look at her. Same. Okay.
Dude, it was so fucking funny, man.
You're gonna get so many quote tweets on this. Look at it, it's just going up. 8:23 now. Oh man. Tomorrow this is gonna go off. Fucking hell. My mom isn't my mom. So okay.
On gas, bitch.
Yeah, not Starfire. Like, damn, that's okay.
Oh my god.
Jesus, what is that? They even drew her weight right.
Yeah. We're not giving the artist the correct respect. They got it. They got the health issues.
That's it. That's the one I saw. Yeah, that's definitely self-insert. Good job, DC.
I said in my video, I was like, everyone's pretty split on Black Widow, but I feel like everyone will agree that this is shit.
Did you talk about the comments?
Yeah.
That's. Oh, and that too. They reckon we're going to get another 111 tomorrow.
I watched her live this morning. My gosh. Whew, Gladys took a thumping this morning.
Yeah, and I know who was giving her most of the questions too.
Properly as well. Hey?
I know who was giving her most of the questions too.
Oh, of course you do. Lyndon's got them fucking journalist connections. I do want to take this moment just to remind everyone that the Prime Minister of Australia follows Lyndon on Twitter.
Speaking of, no, we got something to pull up because something that happened a long time ago has only just resurfaced. Everywhere.
Oh, is this the Fidel?
It
is. Oh wow.
So the Independent posted an article that came this story happened years ago. But the fucking line, stain on his reputation, Australian PM denies soiling himself in McDonald's. And that should say Macca's. Oh my God.
So it's debated if our Prime Minister shit himself inside a McDonald's.
Yeah, in Sydney. It's his food or his denial. Oh God. Oh man. So yeah, apparently this happened. Sydney hip hop artist Joyride claims the incident took fuck off Bing Lee. I'm gonna get done for racism now because Bing Lee.
Hey, what'd you say?
The incident took place at Macca's in Engadine. This happened years ago. I don't know how they just caught onto it now. 24 years ago.
It was a paro. Why can't he be more like Kevin Rudd, who's
This fucking language.
remember when he was at the strip club? Prime Minister of the country's just chilling at a strip club.
Typical sharks, man. Shit, man. Engadine Macca's, there it is. Good thing.
I think
This has been long part of internet folklore.
folklore. This is brilliant. Send me this link. We might have to do this tomorrow. This is too
I think
good.
I sent it to you on Philosophy. Otherwise, I'll send it anyway. On Thursday, tried to set the record straight when he appeared on the fucking Carl and Jackie. Of course, they brought it up. National radio station Kiss. Can I clear up one thing from ages ago? Why would you bring it up? Why would you bring it up on your own? Oh God. The Prime Minister asked to the host, Carla Sandilands, one of the hosts, said, the Macca's thing. Oh,
The Macca's thing.
why would he bring it up on his own?
The fucking
It's complete and
Macca's.
utter rubbish. It's
rubbish.
the biggest urban myth ever. It's complete and utter rubbish. I found the whole thing incredibly amusing. I always joke about it amongst our team here. Oh, you remember that time I fucking went to shit up and getting Macca's?
Look at me now.
Look at me there. I'm chilling on a beach in Hawaii when the pandemic hits.
Yeah.
Ah,
What fires?
what fires? Yeah, yeah. Fucking hell. That's fucking fun. Some of the funniest yarns are the ones that aren't true, and I think that's one of them. Well, there has been no confirmation, so unfortunately, it's all hearsay. It was disappointing to see the Prime Minister quashing the rumor. No, I want to say it's true. I know. What? It's been circulating for years. So why would he just bring it up out of nowhere on Kyle and Jackie O?
Especially Kyle, man. Kyle
Yeah,
will
especially
run with that. He will fucking run with that.
Mate, you don't know Mac is here.
You don't know Sydney here.
Yeah, no pictures. Yeah, it's strange. Nothing. But it was back then. Was that 24 years ago? So 97.
Trust me, he's Hillsong. Someone has a picture of him with shit running down his pants.
Hillsong's like almost as bad as Scientology with that shit. It's like we'll fucking save
they're
it.
on some fucking Louis Theroux interview level shit.
Yeah.
You're like, look at these cunts, man. Like, what did he just say?
In 2020, in April 2020, the radio host encouraged the host of another radio show to ask the PM about Engadine Macca's. So see, they've been trying to bring it up for years, and it's just like I don't know why you brought it up out of nowhere. That's strange. So, but yeah, that's the Engadine Macca's story. That's our
Classic.
PM who follows me on Twitter.
Yep.
Yep.
Lyndon, hit him up.
Oh shit, go mate.
Ask him to come on stream tomorrow, and we'll get to the bottom of this whole incident.
No.
We'll get Rhino to ask him. So, can I just ask, did you fucking shit yourself at Macca's? Because that's kind of fucked up.
He would say that exactly. He would say.
See, I think, fucking Star Wars, man.
Fucking Star Wars.
Star Wars did it to you. So let me just say that you're fucked up.
You're fucked in the head, mate.
You're fucked up. Lyndon, it's about 4 a.m. I do have to jump off, kind sir, but thank you for having me.
No worries. I'll see you.
How you been, Lyndon?
I've been good. I probably won't be. Are you doing ASMR?
Just for you.
Get good, son, and then come back to me.
Yeah, what were you saying, sorry?
I'll probably I'll be busy tomorrow because I got shit to do here. So tomorrow night, I don't know, I'll hit you up.
Yeah, all good.
Awake. Hopefully, because I just got up like at 11, so hopefully I can stay awake for 30 hours.
Oh, dude, go to bed after this.
I got too much to do.
Okay. All right. Well, either way, I'll talk to you in a few hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Much love, and I'll speak to you all later, chat. Take care of yourself, and remember, if you put a gag in her mouth, she can't say no.
He leaves on that. Oh.
Yeah!
You put your finger in it.
See what happens when he leaves. This is how I feel.
Fuck you. You're not my friend, you know? Why would you do that?
Good God. Good God. All right. Now that's cool. I basically got through a fair bit of the shit I wanted to, but now I can go. Oh, I don't need these. Oh, Jesus. Unless anyone else wants to fucking talk shit. Has anyone else watched Loki though? Probably not. That was to get rid of that, and I can get rid of that. All right. Now, what did I? No, that's too good for full Aussie. We'll leave that for full Aussie because that was crazy. There's some funny shit coming tomorrow night on the full Aussie. Funny shit. And now nothing's loading. Oh, that one. I can. That's just a little story. Did you see that Caitlyn Jenner, with thousands of Australians not being able to come home and stranded overseas for over a year and a bit now, Caitlyn Jenner just flew in for Australia's new Big Brother show. Cool. Good job. Yep. All right. No, not worth your time. Okay. Smoking Patriot. What a fuck. Oh, Common Sense America. I get it. That's awesome. It was good. You guys watch this so you don't have to. You had the ending pick from episode 1. Really? Okay. 5 out of 6 poggers. Yeah, that episode 3 was just Basically. Yeah. But all right. Let me take a quick drink. All right, I'll play. What have I got? Got any new ones? Now, I've seen a lot of videos, a lot of people not happy with it. That's cool. You can think what you want. You can like what you want because it's basically, end of the day, it's a subjective art. But a lot of people who I've seen whinging about it are doing so. Maybe they're being genuine and they just do not like the show. But a few people I've seen doing it are the same sort of people that were saying, I'm done with Marvel after Endgame, or Disney is destroying everything. Fuck Disney. And just yelling at the camera going, this is bullshit. Or I'm bored and it put me to sleep. It's like, okay, why are you still watching it? So you can make videos to rage about with your anti-virtue signal to your viewers that want to watch you say you hate everything. Okay. I mean, if you want to build your channel off just like hating Disney and saying everything's shit, like, okay. But I'm not going there because I said if once Gina was out at Star Wars, I was like, yeah, Mandalorian was at best. But once they kicked Gina out and I saw it was just so bad, and Pedro Pascal, all that bullshit happened, I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm not going to watch it anymore. And you know what? I haven't watched an episode since I think it was episode 2 of season 2 of Mandalorian. And that was it. I haven't watched an episode since. But if people want to do the same shit over and over again saying, well, I know what they're doing because they make massive shows and videos, thousands of views, going, this is shit. I don't like this. This is boring. I fell asleep. I'm like, okay, but you're not providing a real reason why you are not liking it. Because let me pull up. I think this show is a lot bigger than people are. Why the fuck is that happening? I don't know. I have a lot of notes on this, but okay. See, when you say you're done, you're done. Yeah, exactly. If you're done with MCU or anything, if you're done with any property and you don't want to watch it anymore, fine. That's cool. But you're not one of the ones that are making videos going, I hate everything about this and it's boring. If I really hated something that much, I'm not going to watch it. And that's Disney, Star Wars, Mandalorian, all this new shit, Bad Batch. I'm not watching it. Rhino's doing it because he's got a channel built on like Star Wars mostly and he wants to critique it all, and that's fine. That's cool. But there's other people that are saying Marvel's dead. I don't want to do. I fucking hate this. This is bullshit. But I'm gonna make 1,000 videos on it. I just don't get those people. It's fucking annoying. Yeah, you stopped after episode 3. Yeah, you're right. But see, you're an EU chick, so you know what's up. You know they fucked you over a long time ago. See, it is the best Disney, like the Disney MCU, Disney Plus MCU show. It is 100% that, because Falcon Winter Soldier was like, okay, it's just basically them running around action thriller. Like, okay, I've seen this before a million times. WandaVision was like kind of like trippy at the beginning, but then you're like, oh, okay, I see what's happening. And then this one was like, okay, this is introducing concepts that are like, I'm going to go with the things that I was right on first. Maybe not by way of, because they were introducing that whole timeline, the explanation of the timeline. And they said the what are they called? The fucking timekeepers were the ones that were overseeing it, but it wasn't. It was Kang or Immortus. I said it kind of sounds like it's the timeline's a place that is a continuous circle that keeps going around and around, and anything that branches off, they need to chop it off. So it keeps that ring going. And what it ended up being, you see in the last episode, it's literally him in the middle in a castle with one timeline ring going around it. I'm like, okay, so I kind of understand it. I kind of got that. Made sense. But let's take a look. Yeah, well, that's cool too. If you're into that, do that shit. Yeah. All right. Let me bring up. So, what is everyone pissed off about with this show a lot? Free will. Let's take the idea that of the show that they have no free will. So would you rather what he explained in the last episode? Stop thinking about it as I'm not approving or disapproving of things. It's just stop worrying about stop questioning your moral opposition to it. I understand your moral opposition to it, but there's bigger things happening. It's either this is the way reality has to be in this one ring of time with all timelines streamlined to one. Otherwise, everything branches off and there's a multiversal war and everything could potentially be destroyed forever. So would you rather you exist in a determined timeline, path, set, whatever, with whatever, no free will, or do you want to not exist at all? That's a legit question I'd like to ask these people who are just whinging about free will all the time, because that's what the show brought up. Now, let me have a look. So, and then I want to say it's not based on the comics. Okay, they kind of do go away from comic arcs because they don't want to, they're not tying everything to one specific arc, but 100% it's Immortus who's lived through his life as Kang or this variant of Kang and doing this from being in the 31st century, discovering multiverse, and then he's lived his life. So this is basic, and then he's at the end of his rope and he's like, whatever, I don't want to do this anymore. You can do it. You too can do it. So he understands that it is what it is. I've lived how many lifetimes, he said? He just said, I've lived a bunch of lifetimes. But I want you guys to take over. And then what happens? The real villain of the show is Sylvie, because she's the one that actually hasn't grown, because she was taken as a child. And then the whole time she doesn't trust anyone. And even up to the end, she still thinks Kang, or Immortus, who's telling her the reason for everything that's happening. She's like, I don't believe you. It's like, okay, you're blinded by your mistrust of everyone. And you're the reason that this is going to fail. And even Loki knew that. He's like, well, I'm a liar and I don't think he's lying. So we could actually have a chance. This is bigger than us. This is what he said, something like that. This is bigger than us. And then she's like, you want the throne for yourself, but he doesn't, obviously, because what happened in episode 1, he saw everything that was going to play out. He experienced those moments because he watched his mother die. That was heartbreaking. Then he watched himself die with Thanos. And then he saw the Infinity Stones in a desk drawer. And that was his break. He's like, okay, well, obviously nothing that I'm searching for, like power or control or the throne or anything or the Infinity Stones, none of this shit matters because I'm in a different place now and none of this has any effect on anything that I've wanted before. And that even comes up in the last episode when Miss Minutes arrives and she's like trying to lure him back in to the timeline, saying, do you want the throne? Do you want the gauntlet? Do you want to kill Thanos? Yeah. Do you want those things? And he's like, that's not him anymore. He doesn't want it. He's going to make his own. He makes his own destiny now, or whatever he said. So the issue people have is that, what was it? I'm gonna where is it? Episode 6 rebuttals. I've got it right here. Okay. So what did I say? Do you really have that big an issue with free will, or are you just anti-Disney, anti-woke, and rage signaling? Yeah, basically. We was King's Law. Meh. It's all right. If you think you like the core elements, same with WandaVision. Just didn't like the extra filler thrown in. Captain Marvel and Lamentus. Yeah, Lamentus was just a shitty episode written by Bishop K. Ali, who's we know is a racist, but whatever. But the idea, I think, of this show is if you've grown up watching or living like Western timeline or thinking of Western idea of time, you're like, okay, you get it from the Ancient One where she brought it up with Hulk in Endgame. She's like, here's the timeline, and it's a one flowing line. So we can kind of understand that. But if you look at like Eastern philosophy, you're like, time is more of a circle, so it's just cyclical. I was like, okay, this is easy to understand for me because I've been like trying to understand that for years now, and it makes more sense having Loki like that, well, having a time that exists like that in the MCU, and to try and convey those ideas in a show, in a pop culture show, in like one of the most popular mediums today in the MCU, where people just want to watch like a show for like an hour and be entertained. If people wanted to watch like stuff that introduced deep philosophy and like trying to explore the ideas of this philosophy and stuff and time and all this, they would do that. I think people don't really want to do that. They just want, oh, give me an explanation of how all this works in 2 seconds and then show me some fighting. Okay, well, it's too much talking. But they're trying to explain these concepts in a show so you can understand what's going on going forward. But, yeah, because that's everyone's issue with free will, because they're like, well, now what's her name? Renslayer is actually going off to find free will. That's what she said. She's gone off in search of free will. So I think when the timeline branched, it was her. It was the end of WandaVision. So I think these are all going to happen together. Because what happens is people, what were they saying? They don't like this introduction of Kang because he's too like out there and just he's not really like the Kang they know. I'm like, yeah, because it's like watching Endgame first and seeing everything that has happened, and then you watch Tony die, and you're like, oh, this is, well, okay, Tony's dead. Why would I? And then you start watching Iron Man from the first movie after that. So you watch Endgame first, and then you watch Iron Man 1, and then you start again. That's what they're doing now. They've gone to Kang's ending, and then the next thing we're going to see is how he got there in the beginning. So it's just a different way of telling the story. So they've gone Iron Man to Endgame, and now they're going like reverse. They're going like Immortus to Kang. Kang is the new Kang. Mary Sue, not really. She's just misguided and fucking annoying. But I mean, she's a Loki, so it wasn't too hard to overpower some variants that work in the TVA. It's not that hard. Get Kang in episode 5. Cut half the Lamentus episode and add that time to Kang. Yeah. Well, I think they, you know how these things work. Like they want to introduce the big bad in the last episode, so people are going to watch that episode more. Because you don't want to give it to episode 5 and then not as many people watch that one, and then they watch the last one and then like, how's this happen? And then you got to worry about people not even watching any of this show, then going into the next movie like Spider-Man or Doctor Strange 2 and being like, what happened? That's the issue. Yeah. I was reading Citizen Kang, the Citizen Kang storyline. Man, holy shit, that is some crazy shit. I'd love to watch that. Like how Ramatat, he's Ramatat back in ancient Egypt and stuff. Could you imagine? They could actually do that in Eternals. Because the Eternals have been here for thousands of years. And they could be back in ancient Egypt. Ramatat is there, and then they make him flee ancient Egypt. Oh, man, they could do so much with this. Introducing the next big villain through the character of Loki again. Yeah, but Loki's such an iconic like character with the MCU. Everyone knows. Like he's the real MVP of villains, really. Kane was damn annoying. Yeah, it wasn't him. It was the end of his lifespan. He's like, you two either take it over and you run it and you do it for a benevolent cause and you tell all the variant or all the TVA what they actually are, or you kill me and then this whole shit happens again. That's reincarnation. That's what he said. Reincarnation. So he knows what's going to happen. Like he said, where there's two options. You can either take it over, but she's so fucking dumb because she was taken as a child that she doesn't get it and she can't grow and learn. And she's like, nah, you're a liar. I'm going to kill you. And then you see after she kills him, she's like listening to all the cracks in the timeline. And she's like, she sits down. She's like, oh, fuck. Kind of like, oh, well, I fucked up. Because Loki's not here. He's back on another timeline now because he got kicked through the multiverse door, whatever the TVA door. And now he's in a different branch because when he came out, Mobius doesn't know who he is. And neither did B-15. They think he works there. So this is going to be interesting to see where he actually ended up. Not menacing. Well, what's supposed to be menacing? The dude is like, he gave them the two options. He's not trying to kill them. He's not trying to force them to do anything. He's like, here's what it is. Here's the gambit. That's what he says. Here, that's the gambit. I've done this so people can exist. Otherwise, everything could potentially be destroyed in a multiversal war. I've done this for many lifetimes, and I've tried every scenario. Whatever, I'm over it. You do it, or you kill me, and it happens all again. You don't have to have like someone super menacing. It's just like, all right. Let me take this. Yep, cover that. No, the very beginning of the episode 6. Starts off with a line from one of my favorite philosophers, Alan Watts, when he's talking about we tend to think of time as a one-way motion from the past through the present into the future. But what it actually is the cycle. And I was like, man, they used Alan Watts to explain that. It's perfect. It's perfect for this type of show. But if there's anyone that wants to give me a different idea or reason why it was shit, I'm open. December. Actually, it's trending right now on Twitter. Spider-Man. Oh, Spider-Man No Way Home was supposed to release today before all the COVID shit. Interesting. Anyway, it is what it is. It'll be out. Norton is a Kang variant. Prove me wrong. I can't because infinite timelines, infinite realities. There you go. Yeah, that'll be cool. See Toby again. Toby's back as Spider-Man. It's going to be interesting how long the movie is. I'm thinking 2.5 hours for something like that. To bring Toby, maybe even Andrew Garfield, and then Tom Holland. Then you got Doc Ock, Electro. You got everyone's in this just fighting. I wouldn't mind seeing Venom either, but I don't think they're going to do that because that's too way out there at the moment. Wait for YouTube clips. He's just a fucking. No, I got nothing against him. It's just. Oh, that is 100% true. 100% true. Yep. I see no lie in that statement. Let's see if we can get.
How you going?
Yeah, young. Okay. I don't know. It's a bit difficult because I think everyone who was would want to debate it is either asleep or busy. Yeah, what if T'Challa as Ravager? Steve as Spider-Man. Ooh. See, what if is going to be? I think what if's just going to be trying to open you up to anything can happen because it's literally that many branches. It's infinite realities, so anything can be anything. Don't tie yourself to any previous story that has happened because anything can happen. And I really want to see Captain Carter. God, I love Peggy. God, I love Peggy. The art. What do you mean, like the art style? Well, I mean, let me have a look. Yeah. But now that the multiverse is open, you got to understand some kind of quantum physics that anything that can happen will happen. So every time you make a decision going forward, that's going to make another branch. So instead of me going right, I put my left hand out, that's another branch. Or I did this instead of that, that's another branch. So there's going to be infinite realities until they can bring it all back together. Greta, yeah, that was funny. I heard that line. I was like, oh, geez. But I mean, she exists. So that's not really. It's like, okay, she exists. We know that. Thor as Captain Australia. Now that would be sick. Could you imagine they got Chris Hemsworth to play Captain Boomerang in a multiverse movie for DC? They're actually making a story within a story. But it's a multiverse, like anything now. Anything goes. Because then you got Skrulls as well. And Captain Marvel 2. What was it? The Marvels? Whatever that's going to be. Let me think of this. All right. Bring that up. But see, it literally doesn't matter because everything is everything. You'd rather it be random stories. Well, I mean, technically, you mean not connected? But I think they're just trying to introduce this to make it you kind of understand how crazy everything's going to be because it's like, oh, okay, this can happen, and it should open up with the branching of the timeline. It should show you that Loki bit, but in like animation. So we get like everything can be anything. I already fucked up the scrolls. Yeah, I wouldn't know how. or shape-shifting aliens. I'm like, okay. And they got Ben Mendelsohn, who's Australian. So I'm like, okay, cool. What? It does, doesn't it, Mara? It does. 60s pop group. I mean that's the argument but they've been doing that with like normal characters anyway. So this is just they're in for doing whatever they want now, I guess. If you want to see it that way, maybe they can make Black Panther white. That ain't gonna happen. Let's toss my. Oh wow. Yes, we haven't seen them since what was it? Guardians of the Galaxy 2, when they flew through the. What was it when they went through the jump points and all that? Illegal aliens. DC, what if? Literally anything. Let's start. Okay, who is Batman? Who's your first Batman for DC? What if? Well, they've already done Joker-ish because Batman Who Laughs. Penguin. Bucky is White Panther. Well, no, he's already the White Wolf, so. Barbaric lol. Yeah, if you want to see it that way. Okay. What if Batman killed Superman in BVS? Well, Deadshot is supposedly kills or put Superman in the ICU in this new Suicide Squad movie that's coming out. That's they're out for not having Superman in it and not having Cavill in it, at least. And then you got Black Adam just finished filming. That'll be interesting. What if Harley never met the Joker? And he got with Poison Ivy. All right. Let's kill that. Let's put that one there. All right. I think we're going to talk about Megan Fox tomorrow night. But this story, I don't think we're going to bring up. This is more of a my type. Let me put. Let me bring a fucking move. I don't know why the hell that's not. All right, there we go. Yeah. I know that story. I know that one. That was a pretty intense comic. That was in pretty intense one. That was I can't remember the name of it, but I did read that one. I was like, fuck. Just keep reading. I'm like, holy shit. She's going nuts. What if Zod succeeded in Man of Steel? Then Jeremy would be even more pissed off. Yes. All right. Now, let's take a look. When you'll be dead, yeah. Could you imagine Batman trying to fight Zod? Just get the fuck out. The fuck out. All right, now let's take. I came across this one, very interesting. Megan Fox details drinking ayahuasca with MGK, saying, "I went to hell." And this was only a few days ago, last week. Pause that shit. Oh, it stopped. Okay. So, and please, anyone, input as you go. So, Megan Fox and MGK went on quite a trip while in Costa Rica. The Jennifer's Body star revealed on Jimmy Kimmel Live on Monday, so last week, that the couple flew to Central America to drink ayahuasca, psychoactive tea in a proper setting with indigenous people. As a lot of people do. There's a lot of places up in like north of like South America that do all this kind of stuff. Bad trip. Well, technically, I'll get into that. The experience induces auditory and visual hallucinations and is said to treat various ailments like anxiety, trauma, and more. Yeah, it's a much better treatment than years and years and years of like conventional methods. So Fox explained they went to a location known for catering to celebrities looking to go on a spiritual journey, but discovered it was just a remote jungle. She said, so I was thinking it was like glamping, like it was going to be some kind of 5-star experience. But you get there and you're really in the middle of the jungle and you don't get to eat after like 1 p.m. You have to walk a very far distance to get water and you can't shower because they're in drought. There was nothing glamorous about it, and it's all part making you feel vulnerable. So you sort of surrender to the experience. Yeah, especially after what we saw last week. While she was talking about how she felt sexualized in the movies, and then you're like, well, look what you're doing to MGK on a red carpet. So it's like, okay. Pretty much forgotten who she was, yeah. So she explained the ceremony began with the group, which included about 20 people vomiting up the contents of their stomach by drinking lemongrass tea, also with the vine and also with the vine and leaf of the chacruna, which is the ingredients. And you have to vomit a certain amount out until they let you go back with everyone else. So you're like cheering on everyone as they throw up, admitting that she and the Bloody Valentine rapper were skeptical of doing that in front of strangers until they realized it was such a good bonding experience. So the former Transformers star said the ceremony lasted 3 nights, but on her second night, she went to hell for eternity in a hallucination. So she said, just knowing it's eternity is torture in itself because there's no beginning, middle, or end, so you have a real ego death. Yeah. So here's why. So she said the experience surpassed talk therapy or hypnotherapy because it just goes straight into your soul and it takes you to the psychological prison that you hold yourself in, which is 100% true. 100% true. So it's your own version of hell, and I was definitely there. So that's MGK and her. But this right here, fuck off. This right here, where she said, it's your own version. It is. All these things that we do, like these psychedelics and all this, it's the same thing. It's you're seeing whatever is holding you back. Whether you want to think it's like for the soul, for the mind, through whatever, all the shit you see, it's yourself and your experience holding you back from what you think you can't achieve or what you think you're trapping yourself in, which is exactly what I've been through and broken from, which is, man, I mean, I got to give her respect for even doing this shit because it's not fucking easy. So hopefully she comes back and now she's more, I don't want to say woke, but awakened to the idea of none of this fucking shit about being a celebrity and all your sexualization and over on this and all this matters, because it fucking doesn't. That's basically what's holding her back. her own idea of herself. And that's everyone. That goes for everyone too. And I see, baby, wow. Yep. So yeah. All right, now I'm gonna do one last thing because I wanna. All right, let's do this. Let me take try. No, that was the exact right way to do it. The exact right way to do it. You can't be averse to it. You gotta dive straight in. Because the more you pull away from it, the more it's gonna fuck you up. Which is aversion, which is one of the tenets of the idea in Buddhism that's what's holding you back. Greed and aversion and suffering. And now we're going to endure some suffering because where is it?
My longtime friend in and out of public life. He's one of my closest friends.
One of my closest friends.
Yeah.
Why did I do that like Trump? That's fucking funny. Fucking hell. There we go. All right, so
You don't think I'm kidding about the baby wipes? I'm not.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, basic drain it.
So Mara, you and I had a interesting week.
That's one way of putting it. I had an interesting week. It felt like an eternity, those 2 fucking days, but yeah.
Eternity.
Yeah. I love how the response is like, oh my god, she's still at it. And I'm like, fuckers, you keep responding to me.
So if you don't know what we're going on about, Mara and I fucking did the wrong thing because Star Wars put out a tweet that had Hera Syndulla.
Oh yeah, young Hera. Yeah, whatever her name
on
is.
An image.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I commented and I was like, oh, so this is a cameo show, huh? Oh boy.
Yeah. Yep.
And I did that account is actually one of the accounts that first quote tweeted me. The first account is actually now temporarily restricted because they told Mara to she told Mara to kill herself. Yeah, I'm not fucking kidding. These are the people. These are the teenagers that Star Wars is catering to, that they're going in and telling people to do that shit on social media.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're fucking insane. Now, where the fuck is it? Yeah, here it is. I found it, and you're all gonna hate me because we're talking about.
Oh yeah, and my tweet is nixed by Twitter because it violates the rules. But because I was like, "You first, are you chicken?"
Here we go. So that's the tweet. It's got Hera, and all I said was, "This is a cameo show, huh?"
Mm-hmm.
That's all I said. I didn't realize I had that many likes. Thank you. But this motherfucker puts a fan cam of Rhino's favorite character. What's her name? Omega, who he is going to blow up. Enjoy something for once, goddamn, stop complaining. So I said, wait, someone? No, cool. There is, yeah, whatever. Yeah, just whinges. But she goes, or they go, they, them, teenager, widow.
Mm-hmm.
Put up a fan cam of this, and I said, fucking Star Wars lunatics with their fan cams. Okay, I don't know what that means. Maybe Gareth Southgate, the England coach, whatever.
I don't know.
Shut the fuck up. Someone posted my photo. I think it's a pretty good photo. I look pretty deep, pretty damn good in that one, actually. Yeah, thank you very much. And then this bitch, the same person who commented first, did this. It's like fucking Star Wars lunatics. Like I'm an old guy sitting there like this, and I was like, "Here's what I did." Oh, it's gone. Okay, because she.
The Twitter next to yours as well.
So I did more like this, gang, gang.
Yep. Yeah, they were calling you old, and they were like, like they were saying that, like, you look like you're pushing 50, and I'm like, how many, like, do you have any interactions with other people?
And then they go, "Shut the fuck up." That was the other quote tweet, and I was like, "No, I don't think I will."
Yep.
And I was like, "Whatever." They don't know what even this is. Look at all this unavailable.
Yeah. Yep.
And then here we go. So this idiot started saying racist shit, but they said you can't be racist to white people or Australians. And then I did. Okay, I don't think I can see some. Oh no, I can. There it is. You can't be racist to a white person, bro. So I went. You went full retard. What the fuck? So I went. You went full retard. And then they go, "Stop calling me slurs." I'm like, you're the one that said, "Go jump on your kangaroo," and you're racist. I'm like,
yeah.
See, slurs are okay when slurs are bad when it's about you. You'll be on help later. Yeah, it's.
Oh yeah, like they sling this shit at you, and then they try to hide behind. But I'm a minor. I'm
There
like,
we go.
well, like
I'm a
basically-
minor.
Yeah, don't start shit unless you want to get your shit put. If you don't want to get your shit pushed in, pretty much. Like don't start. Basically, don't start none, won't be none. Pretty much, yeah.
Teenagers, Star Wars fans tweeting this.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "You're a racist." And they go, "You can't be racist to white people because you're literally the oppressors." I'm like, Ireland, baby. You fucking idiots. Do you know any history? No, they don't. And I actually posted a link to, oh, you know there were white slaves in Africa?
Yeah.
And they're like, what does that matter? I'm like, okay, well, you literally don't want to listen to evidence.
You said all white people were oppressors, right? So we can't be slaves, right? Oh, but here it is.
Unavailable. Unavailable. What did they say? You really want to prove your point that white people have suffered too. Like an article that proves it does not compare to all the experiences. So an article that proves that white people were slaves and suffered through slavery doesn't count because experiences of POC have suffered way more at the hand of Columbus cadets. Like these people are unhinged.
It's like you try to like educate them on the Barbary pirates and things like that. And it's like, just because you prove it doesn't mean I'm wrong. I'm like, what? Or doesn't mean I'm not right or something like that. And I'm like, what?
Yeah. That's... An article that proves it does not compare to the experiences of POCs. That's what we're dealing with today.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you have evidence doesn't experiences of people of color outweighs historical. But wait, aren't they the ones that are trying to say historical misrepresentation and slavery? So, oh my god,
it's you try to wrap your head around that retarded logic, and you can't, because basically it's you know how we say facts don't care about your feelings, and that's where they're coming from. Basically, it's just because how I feel. Like you don't know, like the feelings of those who personally experienced it. Well, it's like yes, technically no shit. I don't know the personal experiences because I haven't personally felt it, but at the same time, I have history to back up what I'm saying. I have facts to back up what I'm saying. It's like that just because it proves I'm wrong doesn't mean I'm not right.
No, idiot. Yep. And then I took screenshots of a bunch of all the shit that I was saying. And then this guy, this Maul DeLorean, what a fucking weirdo. Oh yeah, they protect this bitch protected her tweets, or dude, I don't know what they are. Look, go back to your kangaroo, bro. Yeah, whatever.
He cat? What the cat?
He
literally
cat, but you look like a chick. So yeah, they protected their account because I quote tweeted them and screenshotted a tweet. So this Maul DeLorean dude It was another racist shit. And then someone else said this. I blocked. Hi Bessie, don't use a meme from Evangelion. It's offensive because it makes the rest of us fans look like bigoted assholes. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Ho's mad. Oh my god. Okay. And then this dude, Moldalorian, was like, oh yeah, he blocked me. He blocked me. I can't see it. He goes, look, I'm famous. And I was like, who the fuck are you? The Magneto. I love that line from Magneto when he shows up. Who the fuck are you? And he's like, they go, you literally tagged me, took my screenshot in the post, you idiot. I was like, I just posted the same thing.
I really don't care.
And then he blocked me, and I was like, yes, gang, baby. Oh shit. And then some dumb bitch was trying to bring it on Geeks and Gamers. I'm like, no, that ain't it. Leave it to Geeks and Gamers. Nah, fam, you dumb fuck.
Oh, that one who got upset that she called him, I guess it's him, her joy friend.
Yes, and I had to look that up.
Yeah, the guy came into one of my mentions and he said, ass, more like hot ass. By the way, fuck you. So I basically, and like a bunch of other stupid shit. So I quote tweeted him, said, I'm not into bestiality. And I pissed her off. Like, are you calling my joy friend an animal? I'm like, in a word, yes.
The way you said that was so fucking funny. By the way, fuck you.
Yeah, by the way, fuck you.
Oh shit. Oh man. Okay. Where the hell? I can't find that link. Oh well. Nothing anyway. All right. What else did they say? Oh yeah, fucking fan cams because you're all weirdos. Wait, was that her thing? Right?
I've come to like despise fan cams ever since joining Twitter. I've like come to just fucking despise them.
That was it. So they did a fan cam of this, and that same dumb fuck goes, "You called people ableist slurs and act like you're oppressed when you're white."
Okay.
I didn't act like I was oppressed. I'm just saying, pointing out.
I got called ableist as well. Now here's my tweet. Now anybody who understands the grammar understands what I was going with. I called them special ed dropouts. Basically, in that tweet, I'm implying that special ed kids are smarter than those fuckers, but they were calling me ableist.
Yeah.
Then, do you not know what dropout means? It means that those special ed kids who finished their special ed program are smarter than you. But I'm ableist.
Yeah, and I used the meme. You went full reword.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you don't know shit about me, you dumb fuck. I was like, okay, I'm done with these dumb fucks. Yeah, and I was trying to say racism is racism direct, no matter where it's directed. And they're like, no. What did she say? He, they. Oh, they try. Oh, okay, I gotta get that off. They posted a thing about which actually had people putting up. Oh, because the England players that missed the penalties, they got a bunch of racist shit thrown at them. So they wanted to post this, and I was like, "Yeah, but you didn't you didn't experience any of this." I'm like, "I'm not saying I did. I'm saying you can be racist to anyone, no matter what they are."
Yeah.
But historical oppression, like no, I can't. Star Wars, Disney, this is the people that you've made your new films for. And your new properties, racist teenage assholes.
Like every race at some point in the history of human civilization has been a slave. The Hebrews in Egypt. There were white slaves in the Roman Empire. Jews had the Holocaust during World War II.
Because you got like the Gauls, which is the French.
Yeah, and I'm like. And there was also a Middle Eastern slave route. Do they ever bother to learn about that in school? No, because they only want to learn about the European one because white people are the oppressors. But never mind, there's still slavery going on in some countries in the Middle East. But it's only white people who have owned slaves. I'm like, no, black people own slaves in Africa, and Middle Eastern countries have slaves there. Still fucking now.
and it's yeah, comes from the word Slavic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It just makes me sad now. That's why Star Wars, man. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I think that's a you problem. Yeah, we had a great couple of days on Twitter, and I didn't even know they were underage until you tweeted out that one.
Oh yeah, I tweeted that.
When Disney
They
says Star
put
Wars
their-
is for kids, these are the kids they're talking about. I was like, oh shit, I didn't know they were underage.
Yeah, and I didn't quote tweet any of them. I didn't tag them. I just like took screenshots of their bios.
I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, they took.
I hate you.
Yeah,
120 quote tweet.
yeah. See, that's what I was dealing with for fucking 2 days. And they were like, oh, OMG, is she still at it? I'm like, you fucking retards, you keep replying to me. I don't think they expected like me to last that long. They thought that I would like either block them or just ignore them, sort of situation, so they could say, haha, we won.
They didn't know
And I'm
what
like,
they were getting into.
no, it doesn't work like that, sweetheart.
Literally, what do you care?
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
like
they're for me to get a
40.
job. You're like 40, get a job.
To the retirement home.
Yeah.
Fucking
And look, like no likes, barely any likes, barely interactions, things like that. But they think they're tough shit. They think they are the shit. I'm like, no. Oh, I got called cracker there. See?
Cracker isn't. No, I think they were referring to when I did.
I'm half Arabic.
Stop harassing minors and pay your taxes.
Yeah, I'm half Arabic, so I'm like,
Your favorite character is not canon. Okay, that's funny.
I love how they were like, is that they're going to crush me, and I'm like, what's your fucking point?
Thank God you were 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we were kind of acting like 12-year-olds because that's what happens when you get dragged into that shit.
Mm-hmm.
All I said was that, it's a cameo show.
Yeah.
Holy
And that
shit.
Man, you're so fucking embarrassing. Yeah.
It's ma'am. It is ma'am. Weird bitch, another fan cam. You're gonna piss yourself. I'm pissing myself laughing at all these retards.
I know. I just love how the fact that like they think they're like the shit, like I said, and they barely get any likes on their tweets. And the one that finally figured out how to block me because she was asking for help, I saw the reply.
Yes.
I saw the replies and they're like, how does she have almost 7,000 followers?
I'm scared. How do I block her? There's too many replies. Oh god, dude.
Oh yeah, being told by someone called Catboy Spock to get a job. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The one said like I haven't even finished school yet, or telling me to get a job. Like, wait until you have a job, sweetheart, and you get to pay the taxes.
March 8 would hate you. You're a retard.
Mm-hmm. They don't even know the character. They don't even know the fucking character.
This is like my Loki's gender fluid comment section. This is fucking
Yeah.
Look, people, I'm literally 120 quote tweets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's me. There we go. Disney Star Wars fans, ladies. Yep. Yeah, that's
And then one of the retards actually tagged the FBI in one of the responses.
Really?
Because they were trying to claim that I was sharing personal private information with the screenshots I posted.
How is that private? Okay.
I'm like, they're public screenshots and they're in their profiles. If they didn't want their age revealed, don't put it in your bio. It's a public profile. And I told him like the FBI doesn't take too kindly to like do this shit. Like so.
Yeah. No. All right. Let's.
He blocked me. He blocked me. I was like, FYI, they don't take too kindly to this crap.
I am. Yeah. Sounds right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, let's not bring that up.
Yeah. Yeah. There were black slave owners. But current education system here conveniently omits that because it's just like I said, they just focus on the white slavers, like the European slave trade, things like that. But
Yeah, because that's what they've been taught in school.
yeah, no, I'm saying even like the teachers now, like the history teachers, just focus on that. And in some school districts, they don't like go into. Oh yeah, by the way, there was also a Middle Eastern slave trade where my people, the Arabic civilizations, were like actually taking Africans from Africa and like enslaving them.
Yeah, well, I mean,
the country.
Islamic Revolution. The the spread of Islam, like that went. Well, look where Mecca is, and you've got Saudi Arabia, and then as soon as you branch off left, you're straight into Egypt and North Africa.
Yeah,
like fucking hell. Like Morocco, you think of Morocco back then and all that shit, when they had to fight in World War I and that, and they had to fight against the Turks, who are Ottoman Empire, which was the Islam.
Yeah. And I'm Turkish too, by the way, folks. Yes.
Oh, I fucking hate you now. I'll meet you in Gallipoli. We'll fucking start this shit again.
Yeah, I'm Turkish and Arabic.
We're going to Gallipoli.
I was also going with that back and forth with that fucking idiot who claimed she was filling out like 17 college applications. And at one point she said, it's like maybe like something along the lines of like she was blessed that she could have like afford to pay for college without like without relying on loans or things like that. I'm like, so you're privileged.
Yeah.
And she's like, there's a difference between racial privilege and like monetary privilege. I'm like, I can't be privileged. I'm half Arabic. That's not how your side works. So I threw their logic back at them, basically. So either white people can be oppressed or your side is full of shit. Now, which is it?
It's
I'm like,
it's this one.
Catch
me outside. How about that?
There's no cash
here.
here.
There's no cash here. That's right. Do it again.
There's no. There's no cat. I can't do it now. Fucking hell. I responded with one of the Chopper's lines from that.
Cash. You're gonna give me the money. There's no
cash
here.
Yeah, there's no cash here.
No
I can't
cash
do enough.
Here. No cash here. No, not a cashier.
Here,
cash
there's
here.
no cash. Here, there's no cash.
No. There's no cash here. Here, cash. No cash. Robbo, tell him. No cash, mate.
No cash, mate.
All right. Well, I'm going to give you 20 seconds to produce some fucking cash for me right now. Otherwise, I'll fucking shoot you. 1, 2, 3. And then he's like, sit the fuck down.
I reply with the line that like Neville shouldn't have like stuck his foot in where is it? Yeah, below your reply.
Yeah, because Leaf was like, "Hey Nev, how much cash can you give me?" Yep. I think someone's pulling your leg, mate. Neville should have never stepped in the criminal world unless he was prepared to stick his whole bloody leg in it. Yeah. Neville, no cash bottom.
Like Mark Medicare Reed.
Do I look like bloody Mark Brandon Medicare Reed or something?
Reed.
Well,
no, I didn't drive him to the bloody hospital, mate. Like the next scene, he's like came to the car to drive him.
It's just another funny one. The Economist comes out with the most striking aspect of Italy's 26-man squad before it took to the pitch was that alone among the main contenders, it did not include a single player considered as being of color. Could you imagine
fucking K, have you been to Italy?
Yeah, exactly. Like there was no POCs on the Italian winning team for Euros. It's like, oh boy, Economist, huh? You're the Economist. Why are you writing this?
I don't know what they're writing. It's like, are they going to say
3,000 quote tweets?
Yeah, I'm like, fucking.
How many Caucasian guys in Burkina Faso's team.
I mean, that's not exactly diverse.
Yes. Italians are POC. Yeah, because could you imagine the multicultural team of France? Yeah. They all, yeah. Well, we got a few other players, but like, could you imagine when the Italians were moving over here after World War II? What were they? They were wogs, which is a slur for like Europeans. So now it's funny that the Italians or Europeans are now considered white when they were considered like would be considered not POCs but like the other years ago. It's just funny. You're gonna have less and less people. Everyone's gonna be a fucking POC at this point. Everyone, you're a POC. You're a POC. You get a POC.
But it's like person of color. White is a skin color. Hence, every person is a person of color. Pretty much.
Mara, there's too many facts.
I know. Too many facts. I know. Shame on me.
There's too many facts here. Facts, too many.
Yeah.
Well, I put this in the thumbnail, but did you see Antonio Banderas is going to be in Indiana Jones 5?
I did see the headline. I haven't like read anything about it, but I did see the headline.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the link because I put it somewhere. Fuck. I don't know where I put it. All I see is Alex Jones's tits in the fucking Full Aussie chat. I'm like, good God, that's not fucking fun to look at.
That sounds like something Lethal would post.
Yes. Yeah. I think it was Link. But they've got issues already with there it is, that the whole production, because he's done his shoulder. He's got to get surgery or something. So he's out.
Yeah. So I saw somewhere on Twitter that like, they're gonna have like a double stand-in for him, and then kind of like digitally put Harrison Ford over him.
Oh, kind of like they did with Task Mistress.
Yeah. Yeah, that would go over well.
Let's see what they say he's gonna be, if they say anything. So the newest co-star in the anticipated. Not really.
Not really.
Has closed the deal to join the film alongside Ford, who returns as favorite archaeologist. Yes. Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Oh, God. Now, Mads Mikkelsen is a fucking legend, so that should be good. I don't know who that is or that is. Now, who the hell is he going to play, do you reckon? Because it's set...
I don't know.
Was it 60s now? 50s, 60s? Plot details are still vague on what new adventures awaits Jones, as are details behind who Banderas will be playing. Oh, great. Thanks, Deadline, you fucking dumb fucks. But Banderas is in it, and that's Indiana Jones.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the hell's going to happen.
I don't know.
That's funny. Oh, what's up, Will? Just talking about you being your people very racist to Marcus Rashford and all the other players who couldn't kick a penalty against Italy because they're trash. How could they not? Oh, man. I saw Rashford line up for that kick. I'm like, watch, he's going to hit the post or he's going to miss or something. Watch. Oh, my God. Then he missed. And then Sancho missed. And what was the other guy? Bakar. Oh, man. I couldn't believe it. Mm-hmm. It's not coming home. What is that? ACLU kicked. Oh my God, really? Oh, I can imagine that because didn't they say something about Asians were too privileged at Harvard or something?
Wait, hold on. Too privileged?
Yeah, they said Asian. Like there was a Harvard thing that said, oh fuck, let me pull it up. Asians, Harvard. Diversity unless you're Asian. So the Supreme Court would decide whether Harvard's race-conscious admissions policy. Yeah, that's right. They wouldn't. The admission policy for Harvard was that Asian scores had to be higher for them to get in because Asians are better at like SATs or whatever. Like that's dumb. That's literally discrimination, making it harder for them to get in because supposedly they're better than everyone. I'm like, what? Hold up. What is this? Oh my god, I gotta play this. But Sobik just tweeted something like ridiculous. It's fucking hilarious. Is that the one? I hope this is the one. Yeah. Oh my god. Now there's a bit of background noise with like the plane or something, so sorry.
What's your message to platforms like Facebook?
They're killing people. I mean, look, the only pandemic we have is among the unvaccinated. And that's
not true.
And they're killing people.
That is not true. I just saw an article come out that I can't even talk about it.
He always looks confused. It's like where's his handler? Pretty much.
He's walking in with his hand up. Like,
yeah, it's like
they're killing people.
Yeah.
What you gotta understand is that if you haven't worked out whether to vote for me or Trump, you ain't black.
Yeah, he's like
Jesus Christ.
Like he walked up to him and I'm like, did you take your meds today?
He's not, I forgot them in my bag. They're on the plane. I'm gonna get them on Air Force One right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
What? I'm so not black. Is that Homer Simpson disappearing into a hedge? Yep, basically. And then, jeez. That's unfortunate. You guys are so fucked. Oh man, I tweeted out another meme. Where is it? Yeah. I found it, people. So this was the chick that came out and was talking about young people need to get vaccines. And I was like, same energy. Vaccines.
Yes.
Aryan vaccines. Oh boy.
Do you my dog?
Hello.
She's dreaming and kind of like barking under her breath in her sleep.
Oh. Oh. Well. Oh yeah, Josh Gad. I showed you that one. That's pretty funny. That Josh Gad, straight dude, is playing a LGBT character, taking away from an actual LGBT actor. What are you doing, Hollywood?
Yeah.
And then you've got a gay actor, Luke Evans, who I didn't even know until like recently, which is cool. That he's playing Gaston, and he wants to fuck Belle. So
yeah, and so we were talking about the whole stupid Lord of the Rings or OneRing.net bullshit, where I was like, I didn't find out about like Luke Evans' sexuality until I was reading a Daily Mail article around the time the Hobbit trilogy was coming out. Because it really didn't matter. It didn't matter. So it really also doesn't matter that he's playing a straight guy. He's a good actor. I mean, I haven't seen the Beauty and the Beast live action, but like I said, I like Luke Evans as an actor. He's a decent actor, and I think he could be a believable Gaston, without seeing the movie. But the mentality is it's okay for a gay actor to play a straight actor, but not okay for a straight actor to play a gay actor, even though both are playing a pretend role.
Yeah. I'm trying to go through their timeline right now. but I don't really want to because you're blocked and you can't see anything, which is really nice. But they're trying to. Oh, I saw them comment on one of the direct. There it is. I gotta go to fucking replies because they commented. They are simping so hard for anyone who's connected to this series at all. It's fucking it's fucking sad. It's really fucking sad. Oh my god. Let me check this. There it is. I found it. I found the tweet. Look at this. Okay, share. So you have Jennifer Hutchinson, who says writer for The Lord of the Rings on Amazon Prime.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How's everyone holding up in the face of existential despair? What does a
I
one
actually
ring
read an
say?
article where she was answering some questions from people, I think like through Twitter. And I'm not saying necessarily that she gives me hope, but her responses, this is on Bounding into Comics. And I think it's still there if you want to look at get the article. At least gives me some cautious optimism at least where she's written an episode. The way she with the way she answers the questions.
Yeah. Well, but look what she says. How's everyone holding up in the face of existential despair? The OneRing.net has to chime in because they want to be related or connected to anything in some way to this project. Because she's got 45K and OneRing.net has 124K. So hoping this last episode of Loki pulls me out of it.
Notice me, senpai.
Let's check who liked it. Oh, not her. She don't give a fuck about you. Stop simping for people who don't give a shit. They don't care about you. Oh my god, it's so fucking sad. Yeah, it's so sad. Like even the other pages, like talk, One Ring, something I can't remember what it is. I know they're TORC on Twitter, and like the other fan pages, like Fellowship of Fans and all them, they are getting all these scoops left and right. And the OneRing.net is getting overtaken so quickly. They're like, but we talked to Billion on
Billion Dom on her show, and maybe don't claim the fandom has had a prevalency of homophobia for the past 20 years.
Yeah. When did she say it? Like, when did that thing come out you saw about her?
Well, I saw it. I read it yesterday. I almost thought about covering it. It's on Bounding into Comics. You'll see it.
Oh, I'm just on her actual timeline. I'm just trying to see what she said.
Oh, well, see, it was easy. I thought it was easier just to get the article because it shows the questions and it shows our answers. I'm not sure exactly when the questions and answers happened. I just know that I read the article on Bounding yesterday.
Oh, whoops, that's burnt. Boinging. Okay. What did she... Oh, that was fucking sad. James Mangold. That is fucking sad.
Oh, like lying. Like I never called people like said they lived in their basement. I'm like, and Matthew Cadish is like literally your first response to me was accusing me of living in my basement. Pretty much. So I don't know.
What the fuck? I wouldn't mind. Nicolas Cage. Disney. Oh god. They couldn't do another freaking they wouldn't be able to do another National Treasure because the Declaration of Independence or the Constitution is racist and shit.
Yeah.
Could you imagine that?
Yeah,
Someone comes up to it and burns the fucking Constitution or the Declaration because it's racist. Yeah. I can totally see someone doing that.
But like, yeah, like even like movies like National Treasure couldn't be made nowadays.
Which is fucked. Oh, there it is. I found it.
I think, like I said, it's not necessarily giving me hope for the show itself, but at least her responses, like with her being part of it, at least gives me some cautious optimism in a way if you read some of her responses.
Not only did she reveal narrative structure is necessary for an effective episode. Oh, you don't say.
Mm-hmm.
kick-ass female protagonist. Why is that? Oh, it's just the hyphenated. And
Yeah,
how
well,
much
just like
she-
read what she says about that, because actually it's like, oh, like I actually agree with that.
How about
No,
Q&A? I'd like to narrow the focus, though. I'll answer questions about TV screenwriting for the next. Okay. Fuck off. When writing a pilot, is it more important that it adheres to a specific structure, or just to show you can tell a story and have solid characters? If you can have it all, yes, but a solid story and characters is more important. But structure is part of the solid story, yes. Even in streaming HBO-style shows with no act breaks, your episode has to have narrative structure of some kind to be most effective. Well, okay. Well, we've got someone who's got a fucking normal brain there.
Yeah, that's again, you know,
This shouldn't be a story, though. This shouldn't be a story on Bounty in Comics. We've got a writer for Amazon Lord of the Rings, which knows what they're fucking doing.
Mhm.
This shouldn't be a story.
No, it shouldn't be a story. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like, on one hand, it's in a way cringe, because why is this even a story? It's basically a writer saying, hey, I know what I'm talking about. I'm saying, and this is what you're supposed to do whenever you're writing a piece of work, whether it's for a show or a book or whatever. But now it's like, it's kind of like spotting Bigfoot now. It's like, oh my God, a sane person in Hollywood.
Yep. Characters call conflict and go from there. What they're struggling with. What does the world add to that? What paths could they take to deal with it? Yeah, it's just normal.
Mm-hmm.
Consistency and perspective. Okay. Don't get too bogged down in the details of each scene that you lose the larger thread of the story. Yeah, that can happen, I guess. Yeah. Helpful to do. Focus on a specific goal. Okay. Plot consistency, voice differentiation, cutting repetitive bits. Yeah. That's just normal fucking writing 101, like, honestly. Yeah. But these days, we know people don't write like this anymore. Oh, let's keep the character in consistent story. But are they fucking a chick or a dude? Or are they them? Like, why does that matter? Because representation? What? Okay. That makes no sense. But yeah, maybe one episode will be good.
Yeah, like maybe, yeah. Just based, like I said, just like based on like what she's responding. And then like when she writes about the female character, I think it's like, or is it right there? Hold on. Yeah.
She should feel like a real person and not a collection of cool traits. Huh.
What does she want? Why? What's standing in her way, both externally and internally? What mistakes does she make, and why? Just make her a person with a real point of view.
Right. It's Ray. No mistakes. Just Ray. I can fucking use my Force Jedi powers to get out of anything and everything whenever I want.
It's basically, yeah, to sum up that answer, is basically don't write another Ray Skywalker. Pretty much. It's like how, like, sum up. Don't write another one.
Yeah, it still makes sense. But if she could write the whole fucking thing, yeah, I'd be happy. But I don't know how much she's writing. Let's have a look. No, it's gonna be too long. I have to be like Twitter. So, how many episodes did you write? How many episodes are you? I'm gonna do it right now. Yeah. Amazon LOTR. Have you involved in? I don't expect an answer, but just anyway, it's out there. Could you imagine if she liked it? And I'm like, the OneRing.net can get wrecked.
Yeah.
All right. In writing. All right, cool. Yeah, cool. I always get a fuck you in my videos. You always get a fuck you in my book. All right. Well, let me think. Is there anything else? Is anyone else? Bueller?
No.
You just like this. I don't think there's anything I said. No, so I did that earlier. Kate Herron's out. She's gonna be interesting. And Elgato released a few little nifty things.
Oh yeah, I haven't had a chance to watch any of them.
They've got
I'm
a new
still
mic
figuring out
arm.
what to do, how to fix Streamlabs because I put in for like one of those like tickets, like, hey, can you help me out here, Streamlabs? Like, what's going on? And they give me like a bunch of things to try, and I'm like, I really don't think. I think what happened. I'm no tech expert, but it all seemed to coincide when I updated the operating system on my laptop.
Maybe just like take out Streamlabs and download a new one.
Maybe. And then just like reinstall the widgets or something like that because like I said, it was all working, and then I updated the operating system because I kept getting that notification, like, it's like, like to install like whatever the new operator, the new number. I think it's like 11.4 now or whatever it is on a Mac. Basically, I'm like, okay, well, you're annoying me now. Okay, I'll just do it. Here, click update, and then
with Max, nah.
And then I go to stream, and it's like none of the alerts are working. Like no sounds or images at all playing, and I know that they're on top of everything, so they should show at least, but nothing, no sound, nothing. So, like with the IT, did you try turning it off then on again?
Yeah, I think just take it all off and then put it back on. That's what I do with my normal OBS. Normal OBS. Because it's
basically just kind of put it in the trash, delete it, and then
and then re-download it because it's on a Mac. Macs have issues with that. I've even found issues on my laptop with Streamlabs. Like when I put the bits cheer isn't coming up. I don't know why, but like the follows, subs, and all the others, but the cheer won't on like the bits. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't get it.
Yeah, well, nothing. Yeah, I might try that. If I don't stream tonight, then I'll do it. Maybe like try it this weekend. I'm not like nothing like against what you said, Blake, but that's like literally every IT person I've talked to is like the first thing out of their mouths, like, did you try turning it off then on again? I'm like, that's like, yes, that's the first thing I try.
All right.
But I beat Resident Evil Village last night.
Oh, you beat it?
Yeah, so I had to come up with another game to stream. So I don't know if I'll stream tonight or not. It depends. I might stream Middle-earth Shadow of War because I started playing that just to see what it was like, and I barely got into it, so it'd be easy for me to restart it. But with Lord of the Rings show coming out and it being in the news, I might stream that because I'm like, hey. Things dealing with Lord of the Rings is kind of popular now in a way, so we'll see. Might stream that on my channel.
It's fun.
I mean, I was enjoying it, but didn't get too far in.
Hey y'all. Yeah, kick it and it starts working. Yeah, I've had that before. Just tap the side of the old Apple, the old ones, the whole big, just fucking give it a whack. Oh, it's working. Yeah. Let me shop that. Oh, well, this is my first one back since I got the strike, so we're all back to normal now. For now, I guess. So we'll see what happens. Oh, that's new. Jamila Jamil says she's part of She-Hulk.
As what?
In a video of her stunt training. That's George Clooney's wife, isn't it? Pretty sure. Is that George Clooney's wife?
No, that's not her.
What's it? Oh no, who the fuck? Who am I thinking of? George Clooney B. Oh, Amal. No, I'm thinking of someone else. Yeah, that's interesting. So what's she gonna be as? Titania? Jamila is playing Mary McFerrin, aka Titania. It's one of the biggest villains, and her powers include super strength. Whoa, okay. So she's gonna be a super villain, super strong super villain, and she's like tiny. Oh, most of the mad lad with the $5 dues. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, Blake Amal. I knew it wasn't Jamil. I knew it was like Amal, and I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but yeah.
See, Amal, Jamil. Yeah, okay, that's what I fucked up. All right. Don't try that with your smartphone. Just chuck it in the ute, mate.
Chuck it in the ute.
Hey, chuck it in the ute, mate. Should be right. Nothing. All right, cool. Well, this was fun, everyone. Thank you for being here for my return of the king.
But
That was when she had Nightwing tied up in bed. I accidentally pressed the space bar and it played it again. Okay, whatever. That's when she had Nightwing tied up to the bed and was going to do some things to him. Harley, the R-wordist. But yeah, full Aussie tomorrow night.
Are you going to make it this time?
I don't know, because I got up at like 11 tonight, so I got shit to do today, and I don't know. I might get a couple hours sleep. We will see, everyone. We will see. Now,
just play some Mario Golf. That's like meth for you. You'll be awake. So, good night, folks.
Oh my God.
Don't play me. Come on, we just go ready to go. Yeah. Latest. Oh, thank you, everyone. All right, till next time.
Yep.
You're just a woman with a small brain.
You need to get the clip. I can go punch you right in the baby maker.
Gang.
Alrighty. Where is my outro? I always miss it every fucking time. You know what I'm talking
All
about.
men and women created by go. You know the thing.
There we go. I found it. Okay. Thank you, everyone. See ya.
Do not go gentle into that good night.
Dear fuck! God! Damn it, Jeremy!
Rage against the dying of the light.
No! God! Fucking damn it! God! Fucking damn it! Ah! God! What the fuck? God! Fucking damn it!
Thank you for the $5 super chat. I get it. Just before.
Good night.